What up, peeps? Mr.Bones back at you, and this is episode 2 of Dollar Tree Theater, brought to you by Hobbs Horror. And today we're going to talk about cheap thrills. Found this at the Dollar Tree. This was a pleasant surprise. By the looks of this, it looks like a comedy to me. I didn't know what the hell it was. I had never heard of it. And so I bought it, brought it home, and got a nice surprise. It is not a comedy. Stars Pat Healy, David Koechner, I guess that's how you say his name, Sarah Paxton, and Ethan Embry. Ethan Embry from Can't Hardly Wait and Empire Records. Was a geeky little kid when he was young. Now he's a grown man. Yeah. Quick synopsis on IMDb says a scheming couple put a struggling family man and his old friend through a series of increasingly twisted dares over the course of an evening at a local bar. So you have Pat Healy, who plays Craig, and he's your everyday average man. He's movie comes on, he's starts to try to make love to his wife, but then the alarm goes off for them to go to work, and she's like, "Man, missed a window." And he said, "We don't need no window," and he turned it off. Starts to pursue her again, then the baby cries, so they have to get up and tend to the baby. And then he goes and says he's going to go to work. He says, "You're going to need gas money." He gives her like the last 20 out of his wallet. And I'm thinking, well, what are you going to do for gas money? And he goes out the door to get ready to go to work. And there's an eviction notice on their door that they're about to be kicked out of their home if they don't pay the rent. Then he goes to work at the garage he works at and gets let go. So he's got an eviction notice on his door and no job. So then he goes to the bar and he meets his old friend that they said they haven't seen each other in 5 years. They used to go to school together, and they say they used to skateboard together and stuff. And they meet these two crazy people, a rich couple that get a kick out of daring people to do crazy shit and passing money out like it's candy because they're rich. It starts off with silly, harmless stuff like the first person to take a shot gets $50. And Ethan Embry's character swallows his drink before the other guy even understands what he says. He says, "Wait, what?" And then first person to go get that lady at the bar to slap you in the face gets $100. Then they decide to move the party to a nightclub where you're not allowed to touch the ladies. First person to go up and slap that stripper's ass gets $200. Which Ethan Embry does it with no problem. They all run out the door. They all jump in the van except for him. He's the last one to get in the van. The security guard comes out who looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin and grabs him up and says, "Are you the one that touched one of our girls?" And this dude says $500 if you hit him first. And he does. And it just escalates from there, gets crazier. Toward the mid-mark of the movie, he's got them daring them to cut their pinky finger off. It's just your pinky finger. You use that for nothing. And it escalates even more from there. It's a crazy movie. It's a damn good movie. Damn worth my buck. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you the end or anything. Damn worth my buck. Highly recommend you check it out. It's what I watched. Peace.